Progressive, what is good? We are here at day 2, Friday of Balance Croatia, and day 1 was insane. We probably got back at like what? Oh, what's good? We probably got back at like, I don't know, 4:30 a.m. last night, and was not asleep until maybe 6:30, because when we got back, that's when the real work started. We go out, we have like the best night ever, and then we have to do all the editing. Yeah. It was a grind, but we got it done. I really hope you enjoyed the day 1, night 1 recap that's already up. Now today, we're gonna walk right into Jamie Stevens right now. We spent the morning interviewing Nick Warren, which was iconic. And yeah, we have Jamie Stevens tonight. We have Nick Warren, Marsh, Franky Wah, Sasha and John Digweed, Kamilo Sanclemente in there, a bunch of other amazing artists in there. And yeah, we are super stoked. We're gonna take you right into the action again. Let's just get right into it. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, so I'm Jamie Stevens, and I have come here from Australia, a 32-hour mission to get here in Croatia. So yeah, here we are at the Balance Festival.
I'm gonna say it now. Okay, yeah, it's cool. So I'm gonna say it now. We're only into Friday. I got here yesterday. Mm-hmm. That was the set of Balance.
Oh wow! Holy shit! Yeah.
In my opinion, it was the number 1 set I was most excited for, because I've never got the chance to see you DJ, and it over-delivered. And my expectations were through the roof.
Oh my goodness.
How are you feeling after that set?
Well, I've been speaking to everyone else here, and I've got to say that's actually up there with one of my favorite sets. And one of the things I was actually saying to Maddie from JMJ Maddie, I was saying that there's something about playing while the sun's still up, where you can see the crowd, and there's a different energy, that transference of energy that's different to strobes going, as amazing as that is, that's its own energy. There's a different transference of energy when the sun's still there. It's like late afternoon, early evening, and when you can just kind of get into a particular groove and you can see everyone and you can just feel it, there's something really magical about that. That's in my experience, I don't get to kind of experience that very often. You know, there's not too many festivals out here with this kind of weather. So yeah, it was quite a different experience for me, because it wasn't like one of those festivals that are those, you know, massive, you know, big names where, you know, everyone's waiting for those huge, you know, EDM acts or whatever, you kind of sideline there. People are here for this kind of music. So to play what I played that had a certain groove to it, people were in there straight away. And I was kind of nervous about what to play. I didn't want to kind of play like that, almost like a chill kind of really kind of early, like an early doors set. You know, it's different because you've got an environment here with lots of sun and amazing sound system, and I just thought, you know what, I'll give people some kind of groove and kind of just pull the energy back from what I would normally play in a club, but respect the fact we're out here with the sun coming down. You know, you need to kind of be kind of time appropriate. You know, so I really loved it. This is a really long answer, sorry.
The freaking two legends, the ride legends, Melbourne legends. What is good? We're with Luke Chable. We're with Danny Benici. How are you?
How you going, mate? Yeah, really good, thank you.
Really good, mate. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Doing well?
Doing great. This has been like the time of my life. What's it like to see Melbourne so represented in this global festival, this one city? We were just at Jamie Stevens.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Just it felt like a huge family on the dance floor.
It was. It was totally a huge family on the dance floor. We're all like brothers. We've grown up in the scene together. We created such a beautiful time, you know, like from back in the day, and to still see that we're still doing it all these years later. But what's really blown me away is the respect that we're getting from just everyday people just coming up and just like still remembering where the roots were from back in the day. Like it's blown us away, really. It's actually inspired us to get back on the wagon and keep writing music together, and we're going to come out with a new project, so it's exciting for us.
Exactly. It has been really super inspiring to just bump into people and all of the praise they give you and all of that, just random like
It pumps you up, you know, like.
Yeah. So we actually started a project years ago that we didn't follow through with it, but it's called General Noise, and that's what we're going to get back together and do and start pumping out a whole bunch of tracks.
I think now is the time. Like things are like aligning for us again, and just being here. Like Tom was like, "Oh, you guys want to play tomorrow?" And we're like, "Yeah, cool." So we're just going to do a random little set down here at the restaurant bar as well.
Yeah.
And just, you know, get a vibe going again. So it's really good. It's really good. So we're really inspired to just like keep going and keep making new stuff, you know?
I do have to say, back on Jamie Stevens,
No, you killed it.
absolute weapon, and I want to see him represented around the world a bit more, you know. He's got so much respect, but he needs to be pushed up a bit more, I think.
The level of musicality, his grooves,
His mixing ability as well.
his mixing ability, his the way he can just knock out so many records after record, like is prolific. Like I think it's his time now, and being such good mates, he's like, well, what are you guys gonna do? You're gonna like come with me? Like, let's do it. I was like, all right, let's do this, you know. So it's been super inspirational for us just to see everyone again and reconnect with everybody, and I think it's just time to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
My name is Carl Pilbrow, and I'm all the way from Melbourne, Australia.
Amazing, bro. Now, what's it like to have like such great representation from the Melbourne scene here?
Oh, it's a privilege and an honour to be able to have like our friends be able to showcase the sound from like all over Australia amongst the rest of the like progressive scene around the world. Like it's next level, to be honest with you. It's really humbling to be able to see our friends play here.
And we just came from Jamie Stevens.
Yes.
How awesome was that?
Jamie Stevens is a master, and it was so cool to be able to see Jamie like showcase what he creates on a platform like this. So for me, it was just it was almost a little emotional because I've loved Jamie Stevens for a long time. So such a privilege to be able to watch him play here.
All right. Mr. Nick, how you doing, man?
I'm very good, buddy. And you?
I am doing great. We
Good,
are
good.
Here in beautiful Croatia. If we look out, like amazing views.
Yeah, incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
And damn hot.
Yes. We are here for Balance Croatia.
Yeah.
It really feels like it is the whole progressive community coming together.
Yeah, of course. Yes, it's an amazing thing to put together, isn't it? And an incredible lineup. So hats off to Tom and the guys. They've done a super good job.
I think for me,
Yeah.
it's double amazing for all of the DJ legends to be in one place at the same time. Not even so much just playing together, but also being able to see each other, catch up, hang out.
Yeah.
We were backstage at Deep Dish last night, and everyone was there from Dubfire, Sharam, Sasha, Quiver, Anthony Papa,
Yeah.
and then some of the new gen, like obviously Guy J, Ken,
Yeah.
Mike Rish, Zenki Gulati,
Right, yes.
and John Graham. Quiver said it feels like a high school reunion
Right,
where you
okay.
get to see everyone.
Yeah.
How I wanted to start this interview was if you can recall how you first met some of the people that are here.
Yeah. Your point about how amazing, that's how it used to be. Of course, when say John, myself, Sasha, everybody else, so when we were headlining festivals, this is what it was like. It was great because in the winter you would tend to be playing clubs and stuff, and you bump into one or two of you. You didn't see each other that much, but then if we did just say Homelands or Creamfields or those festivals, then everybody was there, and it was like, hey, everybody's in the same place. So this is very similar to that. So it's great. How did I meet some of the guys? It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was that really. I remember I used to play a club in Bristol called Lakota. That was one of the first clubs I played, and of course the electronic music explosion had just happened. So all the named DJs would come down and play, and Sasha in particular would come down and play. I should say once every month or every 6 weeks. But he was my curse for a while because every time that he walked into the DJ booth, I'd be playing first and he'd come in. Every time he came to the DJ booth, the mix before he started, I would completely train wreck it. Every time he came, it was like, no, not again. I don't know why it happened, but every time he walked in the booth, maybe I was a bit nervous because I always looked up to Sash, even though we were mates. And it was like, yeah, bomb. It was like someone kicking the drum kit down the stairs. So yeah, that's what I remember. John and people like that, of course, the same. You just be in clubs. So when I was resident at Cream Liverpool, of course, you would have every DJ hour coming through the doors. So yeah, that's how I met them.
Hello, my name is Marko Fellinger. I'm from Croatia. I'll be representing one of the few local guys that will be playing at the Extraordinary Balance Festival. I'm playing tonight at Olive Grove stage from 9 till 11 p.m. After me, we have Marsh. He's gonna do his spectacular melodic set, so I'm really delighted to be here and to be part of this extraordinary family that's called Balance.
How was last night? Because for me, it was so cool. It was the only time all week where the entire festival was in one place.
Yes.
And your set was insane, and you could feel the energy, like everyone was ready to party, and you went insane.
Yeah.
How was your set?
Well, my set was good. I'm very lucky that people come to Croatia to support me. It's supposed to be the pre-party, but the party was insane. and I'm very happy because the vibe was special, and the people is very grateful about this festival to have the chance to a lot of international artists from progressive house playing here. So I think it will be very epic for our kind of music. So I'm very happy and grateful for this great night.
Last question. A really special moment when it looked like all the Argentinian clubbers stayed at the end and you guys took a big picture. What's it like all the way in Croatia to see all of the Argentinian clubbers here? Like there's so many, people supporting you here.
Well, the Argentinian people always is supporting all the Argentinian artists. This is something special for us because, for example, I go to play in Australia and there is all Argentinians supporting, and here in Croatia, I was flying from Madrid to here, and the half of the flight there are Argentinians coming for Balance Festival. So we are very lucky to have this kind of crowd supporting us in all the world. So thank you all the Argentinians for support us.
So, my name is Christina. I'm a Fortecats DJ and producer and owner of the label Perfection.
Amazing. And so what can you say about Balance Croatia? Because normally Progressive has a small stage at a bigger festival. This entire festival is dedicated to this sound. What is that like being here?
Oh, so that meant so lot for me, and it changed my life, that we changed our plans and something. But yes, this is the first day, but this is really amazing. So much familiar people here, and this is like a dream, Yeah, and so common music, and that's like amazing. I don't know how it's explained.
You work so hard on your contributions to this, your music, your label, where you are helping so many artists release music and make a contribution to this scene. How do you is it? My question is how do you do it all?
Oh, so I just have a lot of time to develop my label step by step, and I'm trying to give the new path to new musicians who have a really great quality, who have really great ideas or something else, and I really want to help them to go to the scene and to introduce their music to the tops like Hernan Catania, Nick Warren, someone else. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Hi everyone, my name is Ruben Grima, better known as DJ Ruby, and I was born and I come from the tiny island of Malta.
You had a boat party today. I heard amazing reviews, but from your perspective, how did it go?
So I got to play at the Balance boat party today. I have a lot of experience when it comes to boat parties because back in my country I organize a lot of boat parties, so it was something that I felt really comfortable with. Playing at the boat party here at Balance was an amazing experience. You get the people from beginning to end. Boat parties, something really, really special. So I love that.
Just turned the terrace, which was supposed to be this kind of chill out area, into my personal favorite area of the whole festival. And for me, that vibe that just happened with a great group of people listening to some amazing music is what this festival is all about.
Yeah.
How did that go for you?
It went really, really well. It went above. I didn't have any expectations going in, but it just went really well. I don't know I played a little bit different to what I normally play. I played like pretty chill and down, and and then I started to build it up a little bit. But I didn't play super duper heavy. I just kind of kept it melodic and doing the things that I love to do. You know, I played a lot of my own music. I tend to do that, and it went really, really well.
I think it's like a testament to the open-mindedness of the clubbers on the dance floor, with 3 stages going on, where people are banging it right now around midnight, to choose to check out something that challenges like what they would think would happen at midnight.
Yes.
You know, and I think again the success of the set is just maybe even best symbolized by the amount of talent that, with all this going on, was right on the dance floor supporting you. Casey Taylor, Zanky Gulati, GMJ Matter. Like you say these guys are your friends, but these are some of the best DJs in the world. Hernan
came up
here to support you. You're playing the best music in the world right now.
Well, that was full on. Like somebody grabbed me and I thought it was Zanky or somebody, and I turned, it was Hernan, and he gave me a big hug and said, "Big fan of your music and keep doing." And he stayed for a bit, and that was a bit surreal. I was not expecting that, to turn and see Hernan, because there's all these superstars out here, you know, playing amazing stuff. And Hernan came, I was like, this is really, really, I did not expect that. So it was really, really cool.
So just catching back up with you guys very quickly. All right, Jamie Stevens going into it was probably the #1 set I was most excited for this weekend, and in my opinion, it was not just one of the best sets of this weekend, but one of the best sets I've ever seen. A lot of it is because the music Jamie plays, which is like this, you know, atmospheric, but driving, but really it's like the atmosphere that he creates around his tracks, I think, is his signature. I just love that sound so much, so obviously I'm gonna love the set. But for me, more what it was about was the family vibe on the dance floor. Now, it's like one of those things where all of the Melbourne clubbers at the beginning gathered to take a photo before the set began, and you know, and they really showed out for their hometown hero. And it wasn't just clubbers. It was like, I think the biggest tell-all of like why the set was so special too was because it's not just the clubbers, even though the clubbers are the most important. It's also all the DJs that I have so much respect for were on that dance floor to not only support Jamie, but to enjoy his music. You know, on that dance floor was, you know, the local guys, GMJ, Matter, Mike, Rish, Zanky, Carl Pilbro, Casey Taylor. But then you had also this huge, honestly, like this huge group of clubbers from all over the world coming to support as well. Most notably, obviously, Argentinians were there in full. And even Hernan Catania was there on the dance floor supporting Jamie. So that was amazing. And he had just this epic handoff to the DJ that I think is just like soaring upward right now. More even, you know, a producer and DJ who's soaring upward right now, Kamilo Sanclemente. Now, I just saw Kamilo play a 5-hour set 2 weeks ago at Skyline, which blew my mind because you know, you love these guys' tracks, but until you get to hear their tracks in the context of how they want to put it together in their DJ set, it's totally different. Kamilo, for me, is just becoming this beacon of epicness for progressive underground music. I mean, his tracks are so good, but he does this thing where he comes on and he freaking blows the roof off the place. And I find his tracks to be like on their own, very melodic, very atmospheric. But when he's in that DJ booth, he freaking makes you feel it. And I just loved his set so much. So that combination, you know, people talk about combinations this weekend. There's obviously Sasha and John playing together with Nick Warren before them. But there's also like, you know, Hernan into Guy J, but I'd be hard pressed to find a better set or better back to, you know, sets back to back than Jamie handing it off to Kamilo. So that just set the bar really high for the day. And then I kind of, as you'll see, or as you saw, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it in the video, really chatted with a lot of the Melbourne DJs. And then tonight, yeah, we have Nick Warren, and then we have Sasha and John Digweed. We're going to talk to Franky Wah, we're going to talk to Marsh, and we're going to finish this night out strong. I am exhausted. Like, I am actually exhausted, but I'm having the time of my life. Let's go.
Okay, hi, I'm Marsh. Flying in today from Cincinnati, Ohio, where I live. A little bit jet lagged, but excited to play in 30 minutes.
We're gonna be super quick with your time. First question, one thing you do that is amazing, that so many people struggle with, is your edits of progressive classics.
Thank you.
Your oh my gosh, James Holden, like your remixes of James Holden and things like that. How do you take a track that is so special to someone, give it your interpretation, but keep the spirit of that track intact? It's a delicate dance.
I think a lot of it has been like, these are tracks that I grew up with, and like they mean so much to me personally, and a lot of it's been like almost recreating the original, but like in a bit more of like a modern way, like with some modern sounds and modern production, and so I can bring that record to people that have never heard it in 2025, and also, yeah, bring my sort of my edge to it, I guess, my twist, which most of the time is, I mean, I normally try and stay really true to the original, don't go too far from what's there, but yeah, that's it really. It's just knowing the tracks inside out. I would never pick something that I didn't grow up like passionately listening to. Yeah, they're very personal to me, those tracks. So I just reached out to there's a track by Andy Hunter called Go. It's sort of like a breaks track. I used to hear that playing SSX Tricky, like snowboarding, and again, it's a passion project. I'd like to have a go at doing that, so I reached out to see about taking that on soon, which could be fun.
Yeah, it's amazing,
when
man.
time allows. I don't know how familiar the fans will be with that record, but again, it's stuff that was special to me, so
yeah, super cool. mean, must be feeling kind of crazy. About 5 minutes ago, you just passed off the decks to Sasha and John Digweed.
Yeah.
Like one of the first ever dedicated progressive underground festivals. How you feeling?
Amazing, and to look out at the crowd coming from Play de Bifa last week, you get to compare different crowds, and there's just something special going on there. I can't explain it, but yeah, I mean, this is always, it never gets boring. I've done however many back-to-backs with Sasha. It's always a surreal moment to do it. Then you're passing over to John and Sasha. Hernan's come to watch me play. There's Guy J there. It's great. There's a great family vibe here, and I'm all for it because they're all good guys, and it's it's refreshing. It's refreshing, man.
Oh, it's so awesome to see, and you know, I gotta dap you up because you are the bridge.
Thank
for
you,
our
brother.
progressive
Thank
scene,
you.
I think. Like, you see all these pioneering legends. One, they're coming to support you, but two, I know by talking to them how stoked they are that you're bringing in this fresh, new audience that really loves the music, though.
Yeah.
We were talking back there. It's not sceney.
No.
It's not nothing. But this festival, I think, is like this ultimate mixing bowl of the new progressive fans who are just getting into this music. A lot of them through you,
Yeah.
and now they get to experience these
Definitely.
legends too. They're staying for Sasha and John.
Yeah.
They're staying for Guy and Hernan tomorrow. It's awesome.
Yeah, and it works both ways because they pass me the older crowd that have followed them all the way through the years, but it also keeps it fresh. Me and Sasha have had this conversation many times, and Hernan, like, they love playing to a younger crowd too, so we get to pass each other a lot of fans, and it is like, it's 100% conversion rate. If you can just get the young crowd here to listen to them, they're hooked. And it's one of them, like, you know, like, I'm glad that you see it the way you do, because there are a lot of people in the progressive scene that I get that they're not a fan of me. I think they either love me or they're kind of not on me. And I get that because I do play, like the weekend last week, I played for Jamie Jones at Paradise, and I play a lot of subgenres, but I'm trying to do my best to work in these techie, melodic, progressive-y sound to bring them over. And that's how I'm bridging the gap. You can't do it unless you make all these other sounds, work with sometimes these popular vocals that the kids know. You've got to find a way of weaning them on and bringing them over. And that's the way it's happening. So it's so good that I get Sasha and John's and Hernan's and all these guys' blessings, because it's amazing to see what is happening. I feel like it is having a positive impact. So yeah, thank you.
right, so we are back at the hotel. It's like what, 6 a.m.,
Yeah, like
5 a.m., 6 a.m.
6 a.m. on the dot.
Absolutely insane evening. What was it? Highlighted by Sasha and John Digweed at the end. And yeah, sorry if I sound like I'm exhausted. I'm just thinking about how much editing we have to do to get this video out right now.
Yeah.
It's super daunting, but overall today was great. The highlight for me was like, again, just meeting the clubbers. So many passionate. The thing today was two things. One, met a bunch of clubbers. Like, I feel like we consider ourselves some of the younger people in the prog scene. Meeting like clubbers that were like 23, 24, making contributions to the progressive scene today. That was awesome. Other big thing for me was just like, obviously you saw the coverage you did on Jamie Stevens, but I can't explain how chill the vibes were at this Mike Rish terrace set. Like, it was peak time everywhere else, every other venue, like area was like going crazy, but yeah, that terrace with Mike was just super chill. But I'm not sure if you have any closing thoughts.
No, I mean, I agree with everything you said. I thought Marsh played an awesome set, I just want to say. And he played this classic, Holden and Thompson track. Was it Returning? Is that what it's called?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Return 94 mix or whatever, but it's his remix, right?
Yeah. It was a really nice, like, modern remix of that track. So when I heard that, I was recording for a while.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Back at it tomorrow. Let's go.
All right.